You're a hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
we didn't have any potential heals or a different tank.
yeah, there'll be one guy. He comes on a little bit later. I think he's in Australia or something. Um, he'll he's talking about was doing that because we did RFC this morning. Um, three-manned it, and that had me fucking questioning myself. I mean, we did it, but it was like there was a warrior tank at 15, me at 18, and obviously the priest at 18, and I was like at 90%, so I was gonna ding in there, and this cat was just like my pet was tanking 90% of it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going in if the priest gets up high enough, and we could probably 3 man it. I'll tank it, and the priest can heal. We'll probably be fine.
Yeah, I mean he's 19, he should be at least 20 or something. I mean I'll be
I,
20 shortly.
I almost got to 23, so I'm not too far off.
Yeah, I think the max is what 25.
It's 24,
Okay.
so I probably won't get too much higher, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. That's what I was gonna do anyways. Is level. I got to 18, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna log off, and I'll wait for someone to get higher, and then I'm like, shit, I gotta level up cooking because the damn savory delight dropped, and I'm like, fuck, now I gotta do cooking and fishing. I was like, I guess. But yeah, man, I just prefer Horde, not because of anything special, except the community is a lot smaller. It does suck at a certain point that you won't be doing any dungeons unless, people, I mean, you have a higher chance, I guess, because people are not dying as quick as the Alliance are. But
I I definitely honestly prefer horde for the most part, especially for my solo for the same reasons. It's just so crowded on the alliance side.
it's not bad. I mean, as far as like, okay, if you want people, but I mean, the I will say the amount of time that I spent here, of course, it's smaller, and maybe that has something to do with it. Uh, but the fact that people know you and you kind of like, oh shit, it's easier, to kind of build a bond than to be like, oh, and people genuinely care, And I'm not
Yeah.
saying the
Oh, 100
alliance,
percent.
and I'm not saying the alliance doesn't, but I'm saying like, you know, the average, I think the life expectancy of an alliance member is like I think what 13, 14, if that, and the life expectancy for a horde character is like 20 something. So I mean, they have experience, and they're like, oh, okay, hey man, and you can kind of be like, okay, what happened? And it's I don't know, it just feels more tight knit. Alliance just feels whack.
Yeah, we haven't really. Well, we ran dead mines. We're gonna do some. He's got a level fishing, and he's also got a level skinning because he just dropped enchanting. So he's gonna fish while I pull a bunch of mobs towards him. It's gonna be kind of slow night for us, anyways.
Yeah, fishing
So we're just
is.
kind of chilling.
Yeah, I mean that's probably what I'm gonna do is get maybe a couple, maybe a level, at least 20, and then I'm just gonna go back to the starting area and kill boars to get meat to level up cooking, and then fish below Welling Caverns. That's pretty much what I have planned to do. It's gonna be a boring time.
All right, Sleepy, I'm heading out to you. I'll bring you that cloth too.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I said you two have been together for a hot minute.
Uh, we're what level are we right now? We're 23 right now. Dude, we've been having a blast. This duo is so fun. I'm a mage, he's a priest, and as soon as we got Arcane Explosion, we just started pulling like 8 to 10 mobs and just blowing them up. And he's going holy, so he just got a was it Holy Nova?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty nuts. We only had one scare so far because we pulled 3 casters in a group of like 15, and we had to run. But it's been a ton of fun.
I can only imagine. I mean,
Like
it's
when you watch your XP go up by like 10% a pool, it feels good.
oh, absolutely. And then you got that buffer with obviously the priest throwing a bubble. That
Yep.
negates a lot of damage.
Oh my god, it's huge. We're both pretty good at mage. He's a mage main, and I was a mage main for classic. So it's been a lot of fun. Are you just doing hardcore death?
Is there something else to do?
Some people still raid. I still
No.
raid on. I have a 70 I raid on.
No, I was doing I mean, I did a little bit. I got ready for phase two, but I was mostly PvPing arenas, and then I got up to, I think my on the rogue, I got to 20, close to 2100, and then that's when the whole shebang happened with
Oh, the
the
lawsuit.
yeah, and people were like, you know, I can't support this, and I'm like, okay, I get it, I understand, but I'm just like, then I guess you can't support anything at all because everybody is into this, and some of the people that I went to talk
Yeah.
to, they went to League of Legends, and so I went to League of Legends because I said, well, it's you know, fuck it, I guess I'll go. But then doing research on Riot, they had the exact same thing in 2018, and I'm like, so the people who left WoW to go play games like from Riot or whatever, they had the exact same thing just a few years ago. So you guys are just being naive or you're hypocrites. Like, so I got
Yeah,
kind
I
of,
haven't really read entirely what happened, but it like with the things that go on like the movie industry, but everyone will still go see movies.
yeah,
You know, you're not
I'm
going to stop seeing your favorite movies, and
exact.
then so half those guys are rapists, in my opinion.
You know, yeah, that's fuck. Yeah, I mean, shit, man. There's been documentaries and shit come out saying that like back in the day, I can't think of his name, but I mean, if you're an old school fan, I'm talking about the '80s, the Goonies, like all the the guys who play in the Goonies, they had a couple movies stretch of movies, not just the Goonies,
Hmm.
but actors that played in it. They came out. I think was it one of them still alive. He made a documentary that he was charging people $20, but then it got leaked on YouTube, and it's still the Corey Feldman something
Yep,
documentary. He
Corey
tells
Feldman.
yeah, he tells you that people were telling like kids that are young, being like, oh, to suck and play with an adult men's junk because that was the cool thing to do, and these kids didn't know any better. That stuff is
Hmm.
go- and then after that Terry Crews is another person that came out saying, yeah, all this shit happens, man, and you're like, Terry Crews, like, you a big mother, like, how what? But
Yeah.
you got to realize, I comprehend. It's like, if I tell you, because we have all played that game, maybe not, and that's assuming, and I apologize. Like, we've played a game where, at least in the military, is like, would you, or maybe your friends, it's more of a guy thing. Would you, how much would you, if I told you, would you suck a dick for $1 million? You know,
Mm-hmm.
some people would be like, no, no. You know, of course, you have to say no, but I mean, if you told me straight up, like, hey, I'm going to give you $1 billion to suck a dick, I'll be like, if a woman can do it, best damn I can fucking do it. I mean, you can call me gay or what have you, but you gotta look at it like that's the smart investment right there. Like, you can call me whatever you want, but at the end of the day, I'd be like, hey, for what, 5 minutes, if you suck at it, like, Jesus. I was like, women do that shit for free. I'm like, and you made $1 billion out of it? Yeah, I think, I can always go and buy another mouth and lips from another country.
What branch were you in, or are
Oh,
you still in
oh no, I got out the army.
Army? Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's just damn, dude. Like you said, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Turning nugget slugs. But Jesus. So that hurt me, and I really felt like because I had a lock, a mage, another uh, rogue, and then I had a lock. So I mean, we were three people that had multiple characters in our team. So I mean, we were very comfortable playing with each other. We played retail where we got gladiator, and one is a wonderful lady. She's amazing, and another person, nice guy, kind of like he has a thing for her. Never seen her, but he has a thing for her. Like, so he followed her after she said, "I can't support this because at my job, this stuff happened, so it hits home." And I said, "I totally understand." And then he was like, "Well, if you continue to play it, then you don't like women." I'm like, "What?"
Oh, jeez.
I was like, "It has nothing to do with that, man." I said, "We're close." I was like, "This is what we wanted, and you're just abandoning it." I said, "No problem." I said, "You gotta do what you gotta do," and you know, it fell apart, man. It's just like I think that's why I done some like twos here, and I just don't put too much effort into it because one, you got to match people's playability. Like if someone wants to play a couple hours, cool, you play a couple hours. But there's some days that people want to play 6, 7, 10 hours. And you're like, dude, I'm 30, man. Like I'm 33. I like, can we only play like 2 hours or something? Like I get it, So you got to match that, and then you got to match schedules, and then you're just like, if you can't talk to somebody, and I'm not saying like you two, I mean you can communicate, and he's hearing you, and you're communicating, but if you're just here and you're trying to talk to people, and they're just like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, damn, dude. When you have sex, are you a dead fish? You just lay there? Like, Jesus. Let's get this. Let's get. This is what WoW's about. Classic compared to retail sucks monkey balls. Like graphics and everything is far better. But what makes this such a good game is the community and you being like, cool, man. I can't wait to play with these people.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's. I don't even play retail. I quit a long time ago, and I came back for classic, and it wasn't what I expected, and I found hardcore, and hardcore is what I was looking for. Like the whole community aspect, like you
Hell
said, it's
yeah.
just freaking awesome.
Don't get me wrong. When I came back and when Classic just first came out, I was in this, guild. It was kind of cool. You had a couple people. Not many people went on Discord, but there was a couple of us. And it's like cool. It was fun. Then you move guilds and stuff happens, and it was still cool. I found a group of people, but I have to say this is what is addicting right here. Like there's certain people, like I've never felt this way in a long time. Like when I saw you and I was like, oh shit, I know him. I,
Hmm.
he's a fucking druid. So I ran. I got up and I was like, yo, I came and ran here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go play the hunter. This is like that's that endorphins kicking. It's like, oh man, so we have something in common compared to you know whatever. You're just like, it's like we play. We're raiding, but you don't build that camaraderie. You don't build that bond. You die. It's like hey man, you suck. You die here. People are like shit. Like, and that's the money maker, man. Like when you got to it's nut up or shut up in this game, and I think that's what draws so many people. It's like the first couple times you die, you're like, whack. This mode sucks, but something clicks, and you're like, oh, I can beat my record, and then you go for it, and then you're like, shit, I didn't expect that. Oh, let me try Horde. I haven't played Horde before, at least for a long time. Then you're like, oh shit. Like Swift Main, that motherfucker here in the Baron scared the fucking shit out of me like 6 times. Just zooming right through me. And I was like, whoa, what the like it's
He'll smack the shit out of you too if you attack him.
oh yeah. And the thing is, I had Beast, track Beast on here. That thing, it didn't track him. He's so damn fast, like it didn't even track him. Like I was like, oh shit. And then I like freaked out and like Tectonic was like, whoa, what's going on, man? I said, fucking shit. I was like, Swift Man just went through me. And he's like, oh shit. And then 5 minutes later, I'm going to kill some other mobs. And then he does it again. I'm like, dude, if he was hostile, this dude would be putting up some death tolls because this dude just zooms right
Oh,
into you.
big time. Yeah, he can mess you up.
And I kind of want to fight him, but I don't think you can touch him until what, 30, maybe 25, 30.
No, you could do him in your 20s.
What is he? I think he's 25, right? 20.
Honestly, I think he's 22. I saw him earlier on my druid, and I looked at him, and I was like, "Nah, it ain't worth it."
And it's kind of cool. Like you see people. Oh, hold on. Is this a fucking? Oh, it's an orc druid. I mean, an orc warlock. I was about to say, fuck you, Alliance. I will. Like I taunt Alliance, man. HC Elite. When I see him come here, I taunt them. I chicken and uh, if they're in like 2 level range, I'll flag myself. But they're like, 24, and obviously 19. I ain't gonna
Oh,
try
you'll
to.
flag yourself?
Yeah.
What level are you?
Well, I'm 19 at the moment.
Oh man, where are you at?
Not anymore. You fucking prick.
uh,
Now I'll tell you this. I had a 48 rogue flagged on Alliance, uh, and it got ganked by 2 Horde at 48
oof.
by 260s on this server because people found out. People were complaining like, "Oh, why can't I? Every time I buff certain people, I get flagged." And I'm just like, I didn't say nothing. And some people be like, well, when you do like the warrior quest at level 10, you have to fight someone in the tavern. You become flagged, for 5 minutes or until you jump on a flight path or something. So they're like, no, this guy's like 30, 40. And they're like, who, what? I said, yeah, you shouldn't be flagged at that thing. And then someone was like, oh, that's that rogue that's flagged for PvP. And people started talking about it. And I was like, oh, shit. And, I didn't say nothing. I'm in Discord, in Hardcore Elite at the time. And I'm like, I ain't going to say shit. And people are like, oh. So they're like, oh, yeah. And I was the only rogue for the first time ever on a Alliance server that was on. And they're like, oh, yeah. So then literally I was in Desolace, doing some quests. And sure as shit, like 2 of them pop up. And I was streaming on my YouTube. And you could see them. They stop and I stealth. And I was like, oh, shit. And I didn't think of it that they're watching me. I didn't think, I didn't put 2 together. So I was like, oh shit, I see them. So I kind of stealth, and then they came right up to me, like they knew where I was, and they started dancing, got off their mounts and started dancing. I was like, oh shit. So I'm like, dude, they know I'm here. So I start dancing with them. So they immediately frost nova me, and then the warrior starts just auto attacking me. And I was like, oh shit, dude, what the fuck? Uh, so then I vanish and sprint. Well, oh my god, what the hell? This is the most fucking yeah. Oh shit, man. There's like three fucking hardcore people here. Bane, Icicles, and Exit are here in Crossroads. That's crazy as shit. But yeah, shit, man. It blows my mind, man. Like people would gank me. And I really felt like, I don't really felt, I knew I was gonna make it. The same thing when I got my 20 Rogue. I felt like I'm gonna make it easy peasy. That's no problem. And then sure as shit, I did a quest that I knew how to do it, but obviously Alliance Horde are too different. The way some of the things, like you had to get a cracker and stuff for the guy here, and I did that, and when I used the cracker, it didn't work, so I got killed, and I was like, "Fuck, man, that's a level 20." Just went, but it's fun. I will say, it's definitely you know a learning experience for sure.
Oh yeah.
Not a happy
How long you
experience.
been doing it?
Not long at all. Maybe who knows? That's the honest answer. I don't think more than shit. I really don't think more than uh, maybe a little over a month. I would say maybe it's been 2 months. Like the time has gone so quick. Like you know, I couldn't really truly give you a solid answer. I guess that's a good thing. I suppose.
Yeah, I've been doing it a long time. I just don't have any 60s or 70s. Getting there. Yeah, I didn't think so, Sleepy.
Stay away.
I think we need to be more worried about Stam. Stam, int, and then spell damage. Probably the most important going that route. You're the eagle kind of guy. Can you still level cooking with clam meat? I think clam is like 50 all the way to like 100 and something, isn't it? It's from the trainers. The trainers teach. I can go to the trainer, the fishing trainer, and see. I think it's pretty low level. And do you still need linen cloth at all, or should I just vendor it? All right. And I have some silk too, if you can use it. One, but it's some silk. Man, I tell you, engineering is a pain in the ass. It is just so much crap in your bags.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at all this stuff, and it's like most of it I can't even use to level.
I throw a lot of shit in the bank.
Yeah, that's my bank's full, and I've bought 2 or 3 slots in the bank.
I will say this much as far as leveling. I've noticed I make a lot more gold, or faster and everything. Just oh, hold on, delish fish. Let's pop up and do some fishing here. That I'll have more success. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. Disregard. I see a fish and I'm like, ooh.
So you can make boiled clams at level 50, and then it switches to deviled clams at 125. But I think deviled clams is tangy clam meat. Okay, I'm just gonna sell it then. What level of fishing are you at? You got like 100 and something? 61? Oh yeah, this no, you could level off this. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. um, what else is that gonna give you? You can throw anything that you need vendored too. I can vendor it for you. Whoa, a 12-pound mud snapper? I'm gonna wield that. I wish you could actually swing those. I think it'd be fun if you could whip people with a fish, even if they're a couple damage. Yeah, he's the same thing. I thought I had something else for you. Apparently I don't. Yeah, you just stand there. I'm gonna vendor that stuff. I think I'm gonna hit the bank again, and then I'll start pulling some wolves to you. What level are you looking to get the fishing up to tonight? Because you said you're 61 or in your 60s right now. It's going up pretty quick. Okay. That's going a lot quicker than I expected.
I can't put that there.
How many people are on over there, Death?
Uh, 9.
38 on this side.
Fuck them.
And it's the elite, so it's the 15 and up. So it's everyone following cargoes.
I think that's
All the little mini.
another thing that and I've talked to the cargos, and I mean we have obviously military, and we can talk for hours, and I've done that with him and his Discord. But yeah, some of these people, man, I get it. It's just people follow people for the clout and try to be like, oh, if I can just get the taste of what it's like to be popular, maybe
Yeah,
you know.
I'm the same way. He's actually Cargos is National Guard in California, and he lives 20 miles from me, like super close.
Yeah, not
And I'm active National Guard, so I guess he was trying to get into the OCS program. I just got through that. I was like, dang, dude, good luck.
yeah, the only streamer that I'm close to is the guy that I can't stand, and that's Asmongold.
Oh, you actually know him?
I've confronted him and actually tried to fight him. This was back in Wrath of the Lich King, and luckily people told me. I actually had one of the great people. I don't know her name, but she was fucking amazing. Told me like look at this, you would have loved this ritual of bands of the frozen wrath, +4 to frost damage. Um,
Ah,
but yeah, what happened was this is Wrath of the Lich King, and so Scarla Basin. It's one of the and speaking of me talking about the story, I'm on a fucking hunter. That was my class I made was a hunter, and I didn't know anything about hunter or anything about WoW. I had a friend that was in the military, and I was obviously there, and he said, "Hey, play this game." And I said, "That looks kind of fun." I said, "Yeah. What class should I play?" He says, "Well, what is your play style?" And I was like, it's whatever. He said, "Well, play a hunter. You get to tame pets." And that, like, I was like, "Wow, that's cool. I can tame a raptor, etc., etc." So I played a hunter, didn't put one talent point all the way. And I remember still the ZG video popping out. So it's been at least a month or two prior to ZG coming out in vanilla that I did not put one single talent point, until I was in an ICC 10 raid where a guy was like, "Hey, you forgot you respect and didn't put your talent points." I thought all the talent points were integrated with my shooting, and I only knew when I went to. Oh my God! Look at these fucking fuck boys. A 25 elite rare. There's the Alliance Outrunners here in the
oh,
Barrens.
yeah.
I kind
They
of, yeah, they slap. I'm sure.
yeah. I wouldn't mess with them. I don't. They don't. I don't even think they drop anything to be honest. Like no loot at
Uh,
all.
well, the big one drops the ruined scroll, so it's just a quest.
Oh.
But yeah. So I remember this is when Vertrillo was still king. Um, I went and talked to this one guy that I knew. He was like, I told him, and I was a line, and I mean, I was horde orc hunter, no shit, because I thought the orcs looked badass. Um, uh, oh is that what I hit? Oh, dude, I'm hitting this dude with a fucking. Oh shit! I was hitting this guy with the fishing pole. Maybe that's why.
You
But
disconnect, Sleepy? Saw him log off and log back on.
oh wow. Oh, this bitch got 3 fucking night elves with her. Marcus Bell, and then you got 3 night elves. Jesus. Okay. But yeah. So I remember he kept on killing me when I would try to tame the pet, and I was like, "What the fuck is up with this guy?" You know, I'm like, Jesus. Like, I would come close to taming the spirit beast, and anybody that knows anything, Hunter is the most cocained out class in all of World of Warcraft. The most fucking addicting class, or what I mean is like trying to get a pet or something. Like it's so addicting compared to any other class. Like you will spend hours, days trying to get a pet, a fucking pet, to do what? 2 points more damage.
Yeah.
So
I haven't done very many hunters. I didn't play them literally until I started playing hardcore, and I didn't play it back in original vanilla. I didn't play it in TBC or Wrath. I hated them. I think I played them a little bit, but I just couldn't get into them. Probably because I never got past level 10. And one of my favorite hardcore characters was a hunter I had. Um, when I ran Wailing Caverns, I tamed Kresh. I had
mhm.
Venom Strike, and I had the axe from Dead Mines. I want to say it was. Was it an axe? I think it was an axe from Dead Mines. And I was a leather worker, so I had is it the belt that you can make from the Wailing Cavern stuff, like the perfect deviate scales belts or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, are you heading back into turning quests? Okay, you're gonna fish and storming. All right. But yeah, he was so geared up, and I was falling in love, and then it just got, he was so powerful. I just started doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Crash was such a cool pet. That shell shield or whatever he has that he does was just broken. It's like all of a sudden wouldn't take any damage.
Yeah. I mean, at first I had the boar, loved it, no shit. Then I had, um, obviously, I got the turtle, uh, the one by Wailing Caverns, because they had Bite 2 on it. And then obviously prior to that, I grabbed, it's from a quest, what's his name? Yakiki or Ekaki. It's that
Oh,
white,
Etchy, yeah,
yeah. So I
he
tamed
looks
him.
cool.
Yeah, I tamed him. And then I went and did the quest again. And that's the cat that I have now. And I thought about, man, maybe when I get a little bit higher, I'll get the black lion, the pride. I said that'll probably be cool. Yeah, but yeah. So I spent all this time 36, 72, and then the respawn rate, if I wasn't mistaken, quote me if I don't hold me to it, was at least, I don't remember, a couple of days. At least I think 48, 72 hours was the respawn time. So I had everything, and I would do everything I possibly could. I would wait until reset and be set up in this, one of the 5 spots he would be at. Like it was something else, man. Like I spent too much time. This dude killed me several times. Uh,
Was it Broken Tooth?
no, it's I have to look up his name. He's the spirit beast.
Hmm.
One of the this is when the spirit this is when exotic pets came out. It's one of the his name's a collie or something, whatever the hell it was. It was a white cat. It was a spirit cat. It looked like a leopard, but it was a white leopard with blue spots, and it was a spirit beast. Coolest pet of them all. And of course, you had the spirit elk and all that other stuff. But yeah, so he kept on killing me, and that was like the rarest pet to have. It was a status symbol, like, oh, look at you, big boy, like you're bad. So I found out in Ventura. I said, "Yo, this guy fucking Asmongold keeps fucking killing me." And they're
Oh, it
like,
was him?
"Yeah, he kept on killing me."
Ah.
So the guy was like, "Oh yeah, man." I said, I know him." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." I said, "Cool." I said, and the dude hyped me up, and that's my fault because I was like, "Man, fuck that dude." I said, "If I ever met him in real life, I'll fucking kick his ass, piece of shit." The fact that you fucking
Inventory
is
is full.
a cocksucker and do all that, that's fucking uncalled for. Well, he was like, "Well, hey, he's gonna be in he's here in Austin." I'm like, "Austin? Like Texas?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I'm in San Antonio. Like I'm 45 minutes away." And he was like, "Oh, really?" He said, "I live there." So I was like, "Cool, I get to meet you and I get, so he's like, he's gonna be at this IHOP. So I was like, "Shit, tell me when." So he told me it was on a Saturday. I went there, sure as shit. He was there, but I didn't know what the fucking dude looked like. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what was I expecting to him look like his character with fucking armor and shit? Like, so the guy, I said, "Hey," he said, "What car are you driving?" I said, "Yeah, I'm in a uh, at the time like a Corolla." And he's like, "Oh, okay.
Holy shit!
Well, Corolla ain't
That
that special."
the. Oh, he's level 60. This dude got the pattern for Robe of the Archmage.
Oh Jesus,
God damn.
looking like a Big Daddy Pop.
Yeah, too bad he's a warrior.
Yeah,
Uh, but
yeah,
sorry, I
but
just saw that and I was
no,
like, no
no, no,
fucking
but
way.
no, all it's all good. But yeah, so I remember the guy. He said, "Yeah, totally." And this is when I realized when you talk to someone, their voice does not always match what you think they will look like. This guy was a 5'4", sounded like a white guy. It was, and he was a Korean, and it was the coolest thing ever. And we like talked for at least 2 hours prior to me going into the IHOP. We sat down, even ordered food and chatted up, and we're like, "Wow, this is so cool." And he was like, "You don't look at the way you talk," and yeah, and we talked about the military, and he was in the Air Force, so we bonded over that real quick. And then I was like, he's like, "So you're gonna kick this dude's ass?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Like I totally forgot. And he's like, "Oh," I was like, "Oh yeah, where's that fucker?" He says he's right there in the corner. I said, "Which one?" There's like 8 guys in one of them big tables. He's like, "He's the one in the middle." I'm like, "Okay." So then he tells me,
Not ready yet.
blah blah blah. He said he's right there. He's the one with the little cheap ass looking beard and
Shifty
long hair.
eyebrows.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. I said, what am I gonna do? I can't just go up there and fucking fight him. And he said, well, he's right by the bathroom. Just walk to the bathroom. No one's gonna fucking put two together. Who's gonna ever say like, oh yeah, man, I'm sitting by the bathroom and a guy's gonna come fight me? Like, so I remember going over there and I heard them laughing. They were talking about Diablo at the time,
Inventory
and
is
I was
full.
just like, oh, I said, hey man, I said, you sound familiar. And mind you, this he was doing maybe one or two. I mean, he wasn't anybody. Um, so I'm like, man, you sound familiar. I said, do you pull? Is your name Asmongold? He's like, yeah, yeah, it is. And you can just imagine the face that he does.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. All of a sudden his eyebrows start popping up and down.
it's your boy Asmon. So I'm just like, okay. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, my name is Unthinkable Chaos. He's like, cool. He's like, you don't know who the fuck I am. He does so I'm like, yeah, I'm the horde hunter that you kept on killing in a Scholar Basin. And he was like, I say, hey man, I think you got the wrong person. I said, no, you're Asmongold. You're that fucking human warrior that every time I try to tame, and at the time I obviously knew what to say, the pet and everything. I said, you kept on killing me. He's like, it doesn't ring a bell. I said, don't be fucking stupid, man. I said, it's fucking you. And he's like, dude, I kill a lot of horde and I kill that pet every time I see it. to troll you guys. And I was like, oh yeah, well troll my dick in your mouth, bitch. And I said, well let's do this shit. I said, you want to act like a fucking tough guy, bitch? Let's fucking do this. And you know, at the time I was 19, and he was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, pussy. I said, you want to fucking, you know, troll someone and you want to, you know, keep being a piece of shit. I said, well, here I am, motherfucker. I said, do something. And people are like getting up, like, yo, dude, are you serious? Like, you're going to fight over a game? And I said, shut up your fucking ass. You know, you never even touched a girl and you're going to tell me about a game? Shut up. You probably wear a fucking night elf and go to Goldshire and dance naked on a table. I said, shut your ass up. Like, I was going off. And I was literally, and you know, this one girl, beautiful girl, stops me and says, hey, you come with me. I said, no, fuck this dude. I'm going to fuck his ass up. And he's like, whoa, what the hell? Hey, man, it's just a game. And I'm like, no, fuck you, you piece of shit. You want to talk about real life? He said, how did you know I was fucking here? I said, well, people fucking know you. And I post up in Ventrilo and motherfucker said that you were going to be here. And they were like, oh, well, you know what? He's like, the fact that you're getting like that, man, come on, man. You don't need to be doing that. I said, fuck you, you piece of shit. The girl pulled me aside. I went outside with her. She's like, the fact that you let a game dictate the way you feel and you were coming here to personally harm somebody, you let the game control you. You're a handsome guy, young guy. Don't let a game like control you like this. The fact that you're so angry that you're about to fight a guy over a video game, there's so much more important things in life than fighting over a video game. And I was just like, no, fuck that, dude. You don't understand at the time. And she says, I get it. Says, I understand. You spend days, weeks. Same thing with the Proto Drake. You know, everyone will tell you, man, they spent days.
Oh
Because,
shit, I remember that.
yeah, so that's, you know. And in that area, they have an elk. Well, in the next zone over, the spirit, but the elk. And then they have another, the spirit wolf. uh what's his name? He's the electric fucking blue wolf that's he's in that area in Odawar. So yeah. So I was obviously there as well. So yeah, long story short, she tells me and she says, hey man, it's just a game. Don't It's not worth it. You know, it's not worth fighting a guy over a fucking game. Like it's not. So I'm like, yeah, you're right. So after I go in there, she's like, well, you should go and apologize. I said, yeah, I'm gonna apologize with my fists in his face. Like, I'm not gonna fuck it. So she's like, no. She's like, she says, hey, we're here on 7th Street. Let's go to the next street, 6th Street. You buy me a drink, and we'll, you know, go from there. And I'm like, do you know him? I says, no. I said, I have no idea, but I overheard your conversation, and I came here to get an omelet, and I see a person in need, and you seem like a cool guy, and if I figured that if I could talk to you, and we actually, which was great, with a positive thing, we actually dated for about 3 months, and then I got deployed, and she was like, I can't fuck with the guy that is getting deployed, and I said, well shit, I fucking understand that. So we separated, and I still talk to her every once in a while, but I mean, she's married and has like 4 kids. Um, but yeah, so she said, and I tell her that every once in a while, especially, you know, I'll see her every once in a while, like going to HEB, which is like Albertsons or Kruger's or whatever your food place is, and it's crazy. Like I look at her and I'm like, shit, man. So every time people say about a streamer or something, that pops in my head, and then realize I said, and I tell people now, I said, if you let someone affect you that much in a game, and I get it, I get it. You want to gank me? I got you. But the fact that you want to go find someone in real life, like, there's no need for that. I mean, that person is more likely not doing nothing with their lives. At the time, he wasn't. Obviously, now he's got a following, and people watch him. But you know, it is what it is. You just gotta suck it up and just you know move on. And if a game controls you that much, I think it's time for you to stop. So that was a
Yep.
life. That was a life lesson. But yeah, I was really gonna fuck this dude up. Like I was really excited too. Like because I put too much work. But yeah, it was worth it. I mean, I'm glad it happened. I learned a life lesson. So I mean, oh shit, I gotta go in here. You ever do that? Oh shit, yeah, you probably done this quest then here on the Horde side. I gotta go here in this castle where the Marines are, and I gotta go kill Captain Fairmont.
Oh yeah. That what level are you?
About to be 20.
I haven't done it yet on my druid, and my druid's almost 23.
Oh shit! They scared the fucking shit out of me, you cocksuckers. Oh no, no, it's gonna be fine. I got Icezilla and Exit coming here.
Oh,
They're
okay.
yeah, they're clearing shit.
Yeah,
God,
that the last one, the whatever her lit name is, Lady
yeah,
Fairbanks, right?
yeah.
She's pretty high level. I think I want to say she's a caster, and she's got a bunch of shit around her. It's a
Well,
pain in the ass. You can't run. You'll be stuck up there. You have no choice.
well, I mean, I'll let them clear it first and then go from there. I mean, so far these mobs are green. They're 16, so I mean,
Yeah, I want to say she's like 20.
I can fuck her up.
Just be careful of the rest of them that are around her.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let the other guys clear shit and go in there. I'm not fucking.
And that escort that's out of there is it's a pain in the ass. It's probably gonna drive you nuts. They literally go from wherever the escort starts all the way back to Ratchet, and it takes four fucking ever.
You
It's kind of miserable.
I mean, I got some shit. I got sticky glue. I got, some scrolls if I need to. Um, I mean, I'll probably put the scrolls on the pet. Yeah, I should hit 20 by the time I get in there. You gotta be shitting me. It's up in this fucking tower. Jesus Christ, you gotta be fucking kidding me. No way. There's no fucking way. There's no way you're gonna tell me this bitch. Fuck. Yeah, you might be right. If I die, I die, man.
Yeah, it's a sketch quest. Uh, who is it? I was watching the cellular today, and he was about to go in there, and I told him I was like, "Yeah, just leave that one for later, bro." I was thinking about doing it earlier when I was on. I was 22, but there was some easier ones to do, and it's just I hate that place. I've died on a rogue trying to take her down, and I think I was an 18 rogue at the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not definitely not going to be picking up anything, and they're going in there as well. So I mean, that's the good thing is if they kill her and everybody up there, the good thing is I don't have to worry about the ads. She'll just spawn first, so that's good. Give you a stam and
What you fishing up to, Sleep? Nice. Nice. Are you getting tired?
Yeah, that shit drains the shit out of you, man, fishing.
Yeah. We've been meaning to level that and his skinning. But every time we log in, we're like, let's just kill everything.
Oh shit, should have never looted that. Okay, let's make
I'm gonna
our...
go grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, I see the bitch. Yeah, it's a little, you know, little something. Like, especially when you get up on top, there's 2 guards. But, I mean, with my skills and the abilities.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear the mobs.
What's the highest level you can skin when you first start? Is it level 10s?
Well, I mean, when you're level 5 and...
When you first pick up skinning, so you have like level 1 skinning. So I think it's every 10 levels.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's go after this. Oh yeah, the preserver, that's the priest, is 17, and yeah, Captain Morgan is, or Fairmont is 20, but yeah, it's really not. Oh, okay, yeah, that's something you got to worry about. She fears. But
Yeah, that's why clear that whole room.
yeah, I did, and they're dead.
Okay.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy. Oh, now I got to go down. Oh, so this is a fucking kill quest. You got to go up to these towers and kill motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I think I was seeing somebody. I don't know what streamer. I was like, "Oh, I got to go up here and kill this bitch." And I go, oh, okay, so that's good.
Most of them aren't too bad as far as the ones up. But as soon as you go up to the top, you're going to aggro whoever's up there and an extra ad, but they're not as high as she is. I think like the name people will be like maybe 18,
Yeah, the
and then you
main.
have like
Yeah,
a yeah.
yeah, the main chick was 20. Oh yeah. Oh, did they do it? Yeah, they're doing the escort quest. You bitch. I was wondering why I didn't see them.
That escort sucks. I probably won't do it. It just takes forever.
Is it even
They
worth it? Like,
I don't think so. It's just imagine RP walking all the way from that tower back to Ratchet and having to fight every mob on the way, including the Buccaneer guys that are like level 12 or 13. you doing awake? My daughter's still up.
Hey, it'd be like that. They hear
Yeah,
you playing, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
she was napping when I got home, and I knew we were in for a long night.
Ooh, a lion's chest. Since they want to be dicks, I might just leave everything but one item. I think I might be nice and leave these two minor mana potions. Yeah, we'll leave that for them. Ooh, I think I get dash. Oh no, increased outdoor movement speed of your pets by 30%. Okay, I thought that was a dash. I guess they. Oh, that means I get cheetah, right? Hell yeah! At 20, that's a game changer right there. Ooh. Tactical ding, bitch.
Oh, that always feels good.
Yeah, when you went in that next tower, I try to kill the mage, and then two other warrior knights came out. Let's check this. Oh, this is tough, man. The third tier has so much good stuff, like to use bistro swiftness, increase your outdoor pet movement speed by 30%. Pathfinder, which increases cheetah by 3%. Yeah, I guess I'll go bistro swiftness. Because, I mean, your pet being faster helps.
It is nice.
Uh, Making my way up the Tower of Death. Oh, yeah, that's a woo-wee. Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. These are some doozies. If I didn't have a pet, yeah. As soon as you go
Yeah,
up there, that Smithy guy and a priest. So I had to get aggro of the priest and then on Smithy while he.
and it sucks too as a hunter because you almost have to like maneuver yourself to be able to be within range to do, your arrows or your whatever you're shooting.
Yeah, well, I would say the two hand staff I have, it just be slapping. So I mean, I can do some decent damage. But yeah, I can as long as because I have my pet on my scroll wheel. So he does a growl and then I send him to the other person um, to get aggro, and then that seemed to be works.
Sleepy, how close are you to 24? I turned in the quests that were here, and I'm about 4 bars. So I'm sitting at 81%, 45% away. Oof. Did you already turn in the couple quests here in Stormwind? That'll probably get you caught up if you haven't. Not yet? Okay, so we're right there. Cool. Are you streaming, Death?
No, I've noticed like at least I do YouTube
Oh,
until
okay.
sometime next week or in next month. I'll do Twitch. I have an account, but I want to be set up. And I've noticed at least here on YouTube, if I stream, I get maybe 1 or 2 views, but if I just record it and upload it, I get a shitload. I'll get like 600 views and like 100 something likes, and it's crazy.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
I haven't uploaded anything to my YouTube in a really long time. If I stream, I stream live on Twitch every once in a while. Normally with this duo, I streamed the last one and it was a lot of fun. And then my duo partner here was out of town, and my old duo partner actually got on, and he hasn't been on in like 6 weeks. And we still talk, and we had a we restarted a duo with the intention of basically watching him die, and he streamed it. We labeled it the drunken duo, and we were drinking the whole night, and somehow we didn't die.
A Murloc breastplate. That is
All right,
nice.
Sleepy, you gonna head to bed then? Okay. And then next time we can turn in those quests and we can head out from here. Just level your skinning on the way to. Where are we going next? We'll figure it out. We could probably walk our way to Stone Talon or Red Ridge, actually. Get your skinning up, turn in those quests. Cool. What is today? Monday. I'll probably be on tomorrow if you're up. Gonna have an early movie night with my kids, but probably be on around the same time in the evening. All right. Good night.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh man.
You want to come back to the Horde?
I'm thinking about it, but I'm looking at the clock. I'm like,
What time is it in your neck of the woods?
1 a.m.
Oh, you must be in California. Oh, that's what you just said
Yeah.
that earlier. Yeah, I'm here in Texas and it's 3 a.m.
Problem is I wanted to get up at like 5:30, but I don't know if that's gonna happen now. I'd like to work out before I go to work.
You put your mind to it, man. You can. If you
I can
say,
get
hey,
to 23.
okay, that helps.
I'll get to 23 and then I'm out of here.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Easy. Yeah, just finished as you logged on. I Finish killing all 3 of the guys. I ain't doing that fucking. Fuck you. I ain't doing that escort quest.
Dude, I hate that quest so much.
I mean, it's gonna be a while anyways, because the other guys, like I said, they did it. They're doing it right now. So
Oh yeah, you got to wait for them to finish
yeah, to
just to
even.
pick up the quest. Oh man, I got my cat form and I put a couple points into the what is it called? Feline swiftness, I think.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, dude, it
nice.
feels good. 30% increase already in my movement. I'll never get to look at my gear ever again though. I'm always going to be same animal from here on out.
Not a bad thing.
Eh, it's kind of nice to see the changes, you know, when you get a big old set of bulky shoulders or something. Especially if you're an orc or a tauren, they look freaking huge. Or you get a cool mace. What are you using as a pet?
That white lion.
Be at your back.
Oh, okay.
What brings you here?
Oh, and I'm a ghost too. Nice. I say, man, this is the best time of the year. Play WoW is fucking Halloween.
What do you need? Dabu. Hail.
Yeah, I
Walk
should
with your
go.
What do you need?
Yeah, I gotta go to. I gotta go to Undercity. Fuck it.
What are you looking
I'm
for?
looking at the map. I think I'm just going to do a whole bunch of running around and I'll probably level.
Blades never dull.
Go up to Ashenvale and then head back to Crossroads and walk to that one part between Crossroads and was it Red Ridge, whatever that's right next to us. Bunch of quests to turn in right there.
Loktar
Loktar.
for the horde.
Trying to. Shit, man. That's the thing I say I hate about the hunters. The trainers are always in the far, like the most corner of every place you go to. Orgrimmar, fucking Undercity. The hunter is like up in the corner, so you have to run all the way in there. And I have to go do that because of I know I get cheetah form. Not cheetah form, aspect of
Oh,
cheetah.
aspect of the cheetah. Yeah, that's worth it.
Yeah, I think it's 20 because obviously, why would you have Pathfinder at 20 opened up?
It's a little crazy. You first go into the Ashenvale, and the first mob you see is a level 27, and then all of a sudden it drops down to 20.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's a
Well met.
Windmaster.
Hail. Be careful.
You wish to speak? Farewell.
How may I aid you? Hail. Ancestors watch over you.
Yeah, let me go fly to Thunder Bluff and because it wants collect the hoof of Alakotomati.
What brings you here? Be careful.
And it's so this, and this is when I have to like talk out loud and get in there because when you start doing these quests and you start planning things like, oh, okay, if I'm doing these green quests to yellow, like where I'm at a level or two, at least a level or two higher than you know the mobs there, but it's still yellow quest. You're like, okay, I plan it out. This is my course of action. I should be good if I keep this up. I really shouldn't be put in danger. But even then, you're like, shit. Like my last three characters last three characters was a hunter, rogue, druid. All got to 20, and two out of the three have died at 20.
I feel like 22 has been my current roadblock, which is probably why I'm being stupid safe right now, because I just want to get past this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was on Alliance. I had a 20 druid. Loved it. Loved it. So I went. It told me, so I was doing quest in Red Ridge, and I was doing it. And I got my cat form. I'd had the macros, looking fresh. So I was like, oh, I got my cat. Wow. So I was like excited. So then I was like, well, let me go to Westfall and do the bandana quest. So they were all fucking pretty much either very like green or gray. So I'm just mopping through them in the cat form. So I go and see these gnolls, and I needed three gnolls, um,
Well met.
The
like
pause.
yeah, pause. And I was like, there's a pack of like six. I was like, hell yeah, they about to get fucked up today. Like, cause I was just shredding through them. And then I was like, well, there's six.
Be careful.
Let's pay them with some respect. Let's not just go in there half cocked.
Well met.
So I was like, okay,
Good
what's the
breed.
plan of action? And I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. And what I did was I put my hots on and went in bear form and went straight in there. And
Farewell.
God forbid, yeah, I got fucked. One of them, they were all like 13, 14, and maybe like a 15, but they had one that was an 18 rare.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, oh, so you're having story time. And I had videos and shit. I was like, oh, so we're having story time. You think we ain't going to fight. Okay. You fucked up today. So I went in bear form, and you have two lives basically when you put your hots on you.
Hmm.
Like, so, and I started wailing on. I said, yeah, I said, whatever. As soon as that mother effer got to like 40%, threw a
Greetings.
net and started doing shit. You're like, what the fuck? Like, and then I was just getting wailed. I was like, oh, I was like, shit. And I couldn't hop out of form because there were so many. So I tried to swipe, and
I've been
yeah,
expecting you.
it was something else. Oh, you can dual wield? Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, and I get
Those same camps at 16, we'd pull like 2 of those camps together. That's why we're having so much fun on that duo we were doing. Just blow them all up. That priest bubble is just OP as shit right now.
mm-hmm. Wow, disengage is not what I'm used to. So disengage attempts to disengage from the target, reduces threat, character exits combat mode. Hmm. Ooh, give me that arcane. Give me that dual.
We shall meet again.
Easy. Cool.
All right, start the next run. Have you done the Druid's Aquatic Form quest recently?
On Alliance.
It's been a long time since I did it. Is there anything special about when you did Alliance?
Fuck. That's what it
I
is.
I I got one of the pendants already, and I'm thinking about going after the other one.
You got the one
I
in
mean, it's a level 16 quest. So
If you're doing the one in Westfall, don't let that shit. No, Westfall is the hardest one because the one in um, now you're Horde, so I don't. You have to go look at it. In Alliance, you go to Dark Shore. Dark Shore is the hardest one because when you go all out there, the mobs are like 17, 18 mobs, the Loch Ness thing. So you can kill one of them and go to the chest, no problem. Westfall, you go to the anchor and just go all the way out, and then you drop down, and then there's a clam that gets air. So you'll almost run out of air. Maybe you'll have a quarter of air if you do it right. Then you just sit there in that air pocket, get the thing, and then you hearth out, Moonglade, easy peasy. So I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. Oh hell yeah, brother! We got the fucking cheetah. Hell yeah. Things are starting to get spicy. I just got to remember to turn it off when I'm fighting.
Peace, friend. Hail. Greetings.
What is this quest do? Nah, we ain't doing that. Is this Ooh, well encounters leader of the Fang. Oh, Jesus Christ! That's the juicy thing right there. Wing blade and then the crescent staff. Both of
Oh
these are
yeah,
I might get the wing blade because it has 5 agility on it. Since I can dual wield now, bitch.
that's why I want to do Wailing Caverns.
Well, you got your
Get that staff.
boy now. Brilliant cameras now. Yeah, I mean, I know there's quests in that area anyways that you can get, but at the moment I got the Serpent Bloom and then Leaders of the Fang.
Yeah, there should be 5 quests total. So there's 2 of them that are chain quests, which if you just got the Leaders of the Fang, that's the hardest one or the longest one. I think the one Smart Drinks is part of a chain where you kill some raptors and then you gotta get the Wailing Essence or something like that.
Yeah, I've
And
done.
then there's the Serpent Bloom, and then there's 2 on top of Wailing Cavern, so you can grab.
Greetings.
Uh,
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah, I'm excited.
What time do you normally get on?
It it's random.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's pretty much like I work from home. I'm going to go. I mean, I do social media consulting, so pretty much it's fancy as saying that I do nothing with my life. Uh, Pretty much, I do what people normally do while they're taking a shit. I monitor, and update people's social medias. Like the one big one I have here in Texas or San Antonio is Hallmark University. Like I'll update their website, their social media, anything that the Halloween event, food drive, blood drive, graduating class, stuff like that. You know, I do that, and then obviously, I get disability from the military, so that also helps tremendously. So I get to kind of explore and do stuff that I want to. But typically, before like 2.5 months ago, I was a truck driver, but um, it's just what they want you to do is go out on the road now, and it's just like I don't want to do that anymore. It's
Yeah.
it's good to decent money, but I mean I'm a sociable person,
Yeah, when you're stuck in a vehicle for 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day or however long they make you drive,
oh
it's
yeah,
just.
I do teams, so I go with, and then usually I'm with one guy who was pretty cool, and I was doing solo, but absolutely you're correct. Like you spend so much time, you're like, especially when you're in confined with somebody else, you're like, fuck,
Hmm.
dude, like you
You
really.
better like the fucking person.
Yeah, and even if you don't, like, even though that space, you don't know what they, I mean, if they fart or something, it's just simple shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I might do this boar thing. This quill boar, you got to get the 60 quill boar tusk. I might
Oh
do
yeah,
that. Might do that soon.
I haven't done that one yet.
Fast as fuck, boy. This is such a game changer. I'm so happy to have this fucking cheetah.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna put the points in this feline swiftness, and I'm so glad I did.
Ooh, lightning breath too. Oh, let me put this beast so I can track. I'm supposed to find this damn Kodo. And I think the Barrens is just so amazing. Like you see gazelles and shit running, and
Yeah.
where the fuck is this guy? Oh, oh, what? Ah, there you are, you big bitch. Yeah, you would have never noticed this guy. He just looks like a regular Kodo.
Oh, which one are you looking for?
His name is Latakoda Menti. He's a 22 Kodo. Exactly.
Uh, my daughter's sitting on my lap. Did you hear what she said?
It's- I've learned as a father just to be like, yeah, just that's what you got to do.
She watched me transform. She goes, "Oh, you're a lion."
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. She's got a little sticker book and she's playing with stickers.
I want to say 3, but something's saying 4 years old.
No, she's 2.5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, enjoy it. They're precious. This is where they're asking questions, and then all of a sudden, is that your only child?
No, this is my fourth.
Jesus, you are a scholar among men, sir.
Yeah. My my other three are much older. Also, she's our bonus baby.
Then
Uh,
you know what I was getting at. Some kids be like, "Oh man, I can be a parent. This is easy," and then the next one is a spawn of Satan.
I have a mixed bag. That's for sure. My oldest actually just moved out. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
Sad. It's sad because you're like, I had this person in my life. Let's say they're 18 for 18 years. I've had this person. Now they just leave to go to college or whatever they do, and it sucks.
yeah, I was pretty bummed, but at the same time, I understand. I mean, who wants to really be in a house with that many siblings?
I don't blame them. Fast as fuck, boy. Yeah, this is getting addicting for sure now.
Oh, now that you're moving fast, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially if you need to run, if you get in trouble, you're like, well, send in the pet, and I'm out.
yeah, like you can get stunned. Yeah, people are like, "Oh, well, it died." You need to like delete it. I'm like, I ain't doing that mortal challenge. I said, dude, it's hard as enough.
No, yeah, this is hard enough.
Brings you here. Peace, friend. Go in.
I said, shoot, let's get to, get maybe 260s, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that you try to do if you've completed a challenge on like all your favorite classes or something like that. I never understand the people that just jump into it and be like, I'm gonna do naked weaponless warrior. Like, fuck, no, okay.
I'm like, yeah,
That,
man, you must be an expert. You must have at least like a 60 warrior. Oh, I've never played warrior in my life. What the fuck? Like
yeah,
I'd be like, come on,
it
bro.
doesn't even sound fun, because you know you're gonna be killing like the lowest level greens that you can find,
Yeah,
or
there's
you're gonna
a
be doing great quests just for a little bit of XP.
uppercut, right? He's the rogue.
Uh-uh.
I don't know if he ever got to HC Elite, but that's what he does. Unarmed rogue. He just punches, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, and then there's a guy as well, at least here in Horde, his name says it all. Naked Imp. He's
Hmm.
naked and he just uses an imp. I think he got to 28 ish around there and died, and he's back. I think he's back up there again because this dude just, he puts in the work for sure. Let me use an alphabetic. Oh, yeah, he's got. Oh, no, he's 15, but then he has a shaman called Naked Fun. Yeah, no thanks.
It's like, to me, part of this, what makes hardcore so rewarding is like when you craft your own gear or you get that piece of gear and it's a good piece. It just feels so much better. You're just taking more out of the game that I enjoy. What do you have to look forward to when you're doing this naked runs? Bag drops. That's about it.
Blessed. I got an 8. Well, Horde, you have more of a chance to, you know, get an 8 slot bag. I've never gotten an 8 slot in Alliance. Now, Horde, I got one on now, a blue leather bag.
Oh, really? Oh, so Alliance have uh, a major advantage on bags. Major.
Oh, I know for the in the starting area for the like the low bags, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like
you can get an 8 slot bag on Alliance at level 10. There's a rare spawn that his name's Fed Fennel. He's in Elwyn Forest. You can kill him at level 10, and like 80% of the time he drops a 8 slot bag. And then when you get to Westfall, the Foe Reaper drops a 10 slot bag. It's like stupid. And there's another quest in Westfall as you're killing Murlocs if they have a chance to drop this map. And it's pretty easy. You just kind of run around Westfall, like clicking on stuff, and you get a 10 slot bag for that.
oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, growl ring 3. Oh, and fire resistance. Okay. We're just gonna learn all that.
Careful.
I'm so glad I got this 12-button mouse.
Oh, what level are you? Oh, he's 19. Oh, I gotta get my pet to 20 so I can get all these juicy skills that I just learned for him. But yeah, I had one guy tell me straight up, he's like, "Oh, are you a hunter or are you a pet?" And I was just telling him, I was like, "Huh?"
The fuck?
I was like, "What?"
Yeah, what?
I was like, "I'm a hunter." And he's like, "Are you going Beastmaster?" I'm like, "Yeah." He says, "Then you're a pet." I'm like, "What?" I was like,
Oh,
"How's that?"
whatever.
He's like, "Because your pet does everything." I'm like, Oh, I'm sorry. Well, that's his fucking job.
Yeah. Well, there's it. Like, I mean, yeah, you can level any way you want, but if you see a druid leveling, do you ask, "Hey, are you Resto or are you Boomkin?" Like, no, I'm fucking feral. I'm leveling.
I'm like, okay, that's cool,
I
bro.
thought about going balanced just for the memes, but then I was like, I don't want to drink that much.
I mean, to each their own, you know. I just can't cast wrath and all that stuff. Just you know, be like, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah, I have just the thing for you. We shall meet
How
again.
may I aid you? Farewell.
guns. I don't really care about guns. I don't think there's a good gun, anyways.
Looking for something
Yeah,
special?
there's not very many, like, good guns. I
Hail.
think in, like, the
Going.
30s, like when you're killing, like, level 30 mobs, you may see I think there's a blue rifle that can drop. It's like a random world drop.
How may I aid you?
Oh yeah, I've seen that, but man, good luck.
But you could probably have a green bow that's better than that freaking blue rifle.
Trying to find this chick so I can get the Ashen Bell. Oh, there you are, bro. Thank you.
Well met.
Oh, I gotta find a ratchet. Kind of thinking of going down here and just killing all these wolves so I can level up my cooking. Yeah, let me go do that. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go. The bathroom is calling. You know how that
All
goes.
right.
We're at that
Oh yeah.
age.
Yeah. It's a dinosaur. That's a Stegosaurus. Mm-hmm. See the giraffe? What are you doing? Do you want to go watch one of your shows?
Mommy shark. Daddy shark. Why do we got your picture?
Mic feedback off.
What malarkey?
Mic off. Mic on.
Oh shit.
Oh, good. You're Mick. I just sent you a message.
Yeah.
I guess it's shutting down. They're saying like for 8 hours or some kind of bullshit. I don't know what they're. It's got to be for like beta maintenance or something.
You
I don't understand why
motherf-
they'd shut us down.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay too much. I was like, yeah, whatever. But wow,
Normally they don't shut it down till like the morning.
yeah,
This is
12
pretty early.
minutes. Yeah, I guess I'll just log off then.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill a couple things right outside of Camp Tarahu and probably log off. I'm not gonna make it to 23. I'm pretty bummed. Only a couple of bars away.